You'll get screen like this. You can close it here.
Yes, sir. Yeah, this is what we're able to see. Yes, sir.
Correct.
Yes, sir.
So now if you see here, okay, these are different options. Only you can see my screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have option like file. So generally, save, import, export, things like that. You'll be in file. Then you have insert, paginated report, power apps, key influencer. We'll look at all these things.
Okay.
Visuals, new visual, okay, text box, button. See at the bottom, you see this page, right? You
Yeah,
can
yeah.
create multiple pages here, just
Okay.
like the Excel sheet. And each of these pages, you can create a visual. Okay.
Okay.
So these are like different tabs, and each tab you can have multiple visuals. Okay. Visual is nothing but the graph that you see. So this is called visual. Like, you have here stacked bar chart, column chart, okay, clustered bar chart, etc. Right? So
Okay.
these are ready-made visuals which has come along with Power BI installation. If you have more, you can even add more to it. So this is about visuals. Then you can add filters. You see, if you want to filter on the data, greater than 100, less than something, equal to this, it has to be this. So filter option, you can do it from here. In visuals, you have build visuals, and then you have format your reporting page. Okay. So once you have the report ready, you can format like header, size, color, those kind of things you can change. And third option you have is fields here. So right now we don't have any data connected to it. When you have connected data, it'll show you the tables, the columns, and you can choose columns from here. Okay, so appearance will be here in the larger screen. You can have field, you have visualization, and you have filter here.
Okay.
Then here also have three options. Report, this is what we will build. Then if you want to see the data, this is the table view or
Okay.
data view to see the data in a table format. And the third one is model. So if you have multiple tables, are those tables linked? Okay.
Okay.
That's what model will do. Again, in database, we discussed about two tables being linked together, right? So it'll show you if the tables are linked or not. So you can look at the model, the data, and this is what we're going to use mostly, which is your report. Okay, and of course, insert modeling is what you do here, and then view. Okay, you can view this different data set like this. Okay, so this is about Power BI. Now let's go to page 1, and first we need to get the data, of course, right? So if you go to home, and these are the options, to get the data. So you have Excel workbook. If the data is in Excel workbook, you can click on this Excel workbook. Or if you click on get data, okay, and click on more, these are, let it up here. These are different ways to collect the data.
Okay.
Okay, you can have data in Excel format or CSV or XML or JSON. Folder also. You can read data from folder. Data will be in folder. You can actually read the entire, if you say folder, entire file within the folder will be read.
Okay. Suppose it has multiple files, sir.
Of course, folder will have multiple files, isn't it?
Yeah. So
It will read entire file, all the files, not entire file, all the files.
okay. Okay.
And sir, will they be all separated in different pages or will it be in the same page?
Pages is up to you. Okay, pages is what you want to add, what you want
No,
to
no,
add,
like
how
let's
you want to add. Okay, so it's like, it's like a notebook where you have multiple pages. What you draw on each page is up to you, isn't it?
no, not like that, sir. Now, if I'm selecting the folder, will each file have its own page or will all the files be on one page?
Okay, so when you select, okay, it will show you in the in the field, it will show you the different see each sheet of Excel will be read as a table. So if you have 10 files and each of the 10 files has 3 shades, you will get 10 into 30, 10 to 3, 30 files here. Okay. But you have an option to combine those files. So why will you put data in same folder? Because those data will be same. So for example, if you're reading about sales data, okay, so you have one file which talks about January sale, second file about February sales. So the sales data which is in different format like Jan, Feb, March data.
Yes, yes.
So when you want to read that folder, it will show you all the files, and now what you do is you merge them,
Okay.
because they talk about same
Yes,
thing,
sir.
sales, just that it's a different month.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
ultimately you want to combine them, you will have to combine them,
Okay.
right? So you can combine them. When you combine them, you can choose which all columns should be included. So let's say each of these tables have 10 columns. You can say that I want just 3 columns only, or these 4 columns only. So whatever 3, 4 columns that you choose has to be in all the files.
Okay.
If it is not, then it will not be able to merge.
Okay. Yes, sir.
And ultimately you want to merge them only, that's why you have put it in same
Yes,
folder.
Yes, sir.
Does that, somebody is giving, let's say, like there are 4 managers for different products. You have 4 products and you have 4 managers, and you want data from all of them. They will send their product data. So when you analyze them, you will have to merge them together. Then only you can analyze them, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
So once you get the 4 files from 4 managers, you merge them. Okay, so put it in a folder, and Power BI will automatically merge them.
Okay. Got it, sir. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do one simple exercise today. Okay.
Yes, sir.
We can read data from internet. Okay, GitHub also. Okay, so let me open a GitHub location. I'll go to my so I have this one, military expenditure. Okay, so in data set, something sort of data set, you have
Yeah.
military expenditure. So to read it, I'll click on raw.
Yeah.
Okay, I will read this file, a link, I'll copy the link, and then I go here and I say get data more. You have you can type web something.
Yeah. Web.
Web. So it'll asking you the URL. So you
Okay.
can give the, when you click on advanced, okay, so sometimes what happens when you look connecting to the web, right, it might have password, and so those things you can do it here, but it's basic. So we'll say URL,
Yeah.
Control V, and say okay.
Okay.
So get data, okay. Okay, so it has only one table. It will show you the options. These are the table. It has country, currency, okay.
Yeah.
And delimiter is common because it's a CSV file, right? It has used delimiter. Okay. Okay, and data type is based on first 200 rows. So looking at 200 rows, it knows which data, what should be the data type of each column. Okay, and I say transform. Okay, so it opens what is called Power Query Editor. So when you read any file, okay, any data from outside,
Yeah.
of course you read from outside only, it will create it will create, it will open a Power Query editor.
Okay.
So you open this Power Query editor and you perform different operations here. So whatever will perform, there will be an extra, the steps will be added here.
Okay.
So that next time when you want
in,
to do, you can run the same step, or you can even see what happened, right?
Okay.
You can
Like in
go
R-
back and edit. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So you can even go back. Let's say I performed say 7 steps, but last 3 steps I performed wrong, let's say.
Okay.
I can close, I can click on, I can remove like last 3 options. So suddenly you will be at 4th last option.
Okay. Undoing sort of thing.
Yes, undoing.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes,
So yes, let's see what all can we do here. So in home, you can see these options. So first option you see, it's called column here, right? So I'll change it to use first row as header. Okay, it automatically added column 1, column 2 as header. Okay, we want this headers to be the header, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'll go and I'll click on use first row as header. So moment I say use first row as header, first row became header. So country, currency,
Yes.
okay,
Yeah.
here became header. Okay. Now you can look at the data type. This is number, you can see 1, 2, 3, right? That means it's number, currency. Now, if you want to change it, you can select this column and you can actually change data type. You can change it to any of these: time, date, binary, etc. Okay, if you want to change an existing column.
Yeah.
So yes, so if you want to change the data type, you can select the column, you can change the data type.
Okay.
Okay,
Sir.
you
Okay.
can, if you want to remove, let's say if there's an error here, you can filter and see. Okay, it might have some error or some blank value. Okay, there's no error. Okay, there's no blank value. If there was some blank value, would have removed. Let's say I don't want Afghanistan, so you can uncheck Afghanistan and say okay, Afghanistan is gone from this data.
Okay.
So this is how you can remove row and column if you want to. I want to remove the column. Okay, I don't want, let's say, 2018 data. I'll click here and I'll say remove columns. Remove columns. Gone. Column is gone. Okay. And I just said, right, whatever we are doing here, it is getting applied here. You see, applied steps.
Yeah.
So, sir,
If I didn't-
what if you get it back now?
What?
He is asking to
What if
go back.
we want to get it back?
Correct.
Undo.
Now the thing, undo, yes. Now here the problem is when you say undo, right, you can only undo the last step, isn't it? Because maybe the third last step, the second last step was dependent on third last step, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so what you can do is simply click on this. I don't want this step.
Yeah. That's what, sir. What I mean to say undo is.
Yeah. Undo.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, logically you cannot go and delete here. You can of course do it here. Okay. You want to delete, right? So this would cause your query to break,
Okay.
right? Because you're not going step by step,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
right? Sometimes what happens was, see, if these were independent steps, okay, like for example, removing row and column, if these are independent step, if it will not break your query.
Okay.
But if it was dependent, it will definitely break your query. So you can go and say close here. No. Okay. So the
yeah.
Afghanistan will also would have appeared here. If you go, Afghanistan is also here.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So you can. No, I don't want Algeria also. Remove Algeria also. Okay. I don't want all zeros.
Okay.
Okay. I
Yeah.
say okay. Okay. So this is how you can remove. Okay. I don't want 18. So I'll say remove. Okay. So see here, remove rows, remove top rows, remove bottom rows, remove alternate rows, remove duplicates, remove blank rows, remove errors. These options are there. If there's some error here, you can click on remove errors. Okay. Remove duplicate.
Okay.
Remove blank rows. If the row was blank, no data, it will remove that row also. Missing values. Let's say if it has a lot of missing values.
Okay.
Same thing you can do with column.
Okay.
Okay. I don't 18, so I'll go and click on remove columns. Okay. Okay. Let's say you're done. So the pre-processing part generally you will do in the Power Query Editor. Okay. So let's say you are done. Okay. So once you are done, then you have to go and say close and apply. Apply means this is done on the copy of the version that is there with you, not in the Excel, not change in the source.
Basic source. Yeah. Understood.
So it is now loading here. So it has loaded.
Okay.
Okay. So now we don't, okay, so Power Query Editor is gone. We say close, right? So it closed. But before applying, it applied. What does apply means? Now you see here fields, it is showing military expenditure here.
Yeah.
And when I click on table, these are the columns that were in that table.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So now I want to visualize, want to plot something. So I'll go to visualize. I want to plot, let's say, bar graph, normal bar graph I want. I click here. So see, bar graph has appeared. You can move. Okay, you can place it in a corner. Let's say you have a planet. These are three things I want to show, right? So you can put this one here and what should I do? Okay, so let's do only bar graph today. Later we'll see.
Okay.
Okay, so now you go and click on whichever column you want here. So of course, bar graph will need at least one column for the bottom, this thing, okay, and the bar size, correct? So I go and I say country and I click on 2021. So see, it is showing all the countries and the expenditure here.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this is the paragraph. Now, I want to put some filter in the sense, okay, country. Okay, so some here, you click here, okay, is less than, right? So I'll say show only greater than. Apply filter. Okay, maybe I'll remove 9. Okay, I'm sure the country would be reducing. This will filter a lot of data here. Okay, so you have the now see. Sorry.
Is the filter applied?
Yeah. Okay. See this data we give.
Okay.
We are saying anything more than this, right?
Yeah.
In fact, we should be adding, not removing. Should be adding only then it would, get removed from here. Become shorter, isn't it? If I add. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this filter can add more filter to it.
Okay.
Okay, now you want to change the color, let's say, So I go to format. Okay, you want to show x-axis, y-axis, you will click on x-axis on. If you don't want x-axis, close. So, so the name is gone, right? Country names. Y-axis, this mark is gone.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, plot background. You want to put any image on it, let's say.
Okay.
So you can go and you can put image here. So image, you can say fit.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, transparency is 0. You want to make it transparent.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you can change background. Okay, data labels. Okay. Wait, we don't have data label here. What happened?
You have selected Kenya, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Data
no.
label is off.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why nothing is happening.
Yes.
We'll make it on. So the data label has come up. Trillion. It's in trillion, right?
Okay.
So I don't want in trillion. I want in number. So what I'll do is
Down. Yeah.
okay, position, you see auto, you can say inside end or outside. This is right outside end. Inside end will go inside this data. Okay.
Okay.
So I'll say outside end only. And horizontal is horizontal. You can increase the size, make it bold, change the color. Okay, decimal places and display unit. By default, it is displaying in trillions. Okay, that's why it says 0T. I can make it billion. Okay, I can make it million.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is how you can do formatting. Filtering. Okay, we added this filter. Okay, we already added one. We can add more. Okay, you can click on this one to see the data view. This is the data that you get, raw data if you want.
Okay.
Relationship, anyway, we have only one table here, so you don't have any other table to create a relationship. You can load another table to it. Okay, you can use multiple tables. So this is how you create graph, and when you want to save it, you say file, save.
This option is not there in Tableau, sir.
Okay, because it will save on the cloud. I think automatically it is saving.
Maybe we can directly some public or printing something sort of it is there. So we are not able to save on our system actually.
Okay, okay. So generally it saves in the cloud. That's why, free version,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
can't do it. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
You can give it a name. Test1.pbix. So advantage is next time when you want to open this, you don't have to do all those things. Whatever you have done, everything is saved.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
And next time you can start from there.
Okay.
Yes. Shall we stop here today?
Okay, sir.
Tomorrow we'll look at a couple of other ways. We'll see how to connect to database and others.